Valley, and today we have live session with Annie, and our topic is understanding the psychology of motivation. So first we call Annie. Hello Annie, how are you? Today's our topic is understanding the psychology of motivation.
Hey Rabia, I'm great, energized, and curious. How are that, Vic? Understanding the psychology of motivation is such a rich, useful conversation, especially for learners and creative people. Quick opener you can use with your audience. What motivates you more, the excitement of a new goal or the relief of finishing a task? Ask them type A or B. Then a few bite-sized points you can mention. 1. Intrinsic vs extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic joy, curiosity lasts longer. Extrinsic deadlines can kickstart action. 2. Autonomy, mastery, purpose. People stay motivated when they feel choice, progress, meaning. 3. Tiny habits plus momentum. Small wins build confidence and neural pathways that make action easier. 4. Emotional states matter, stress and fatigue lower motivation. Brief mindfulness, 30-60 seconds, can reset focus. 5. Reframe constraints. Limits can spark creativity. Try. How can I do this with only 15 minutes? Audience engagement prompt questions. Share one small goal you have this week. What's a tiny first step? Time you surprised yourself by finishing something. What got you going? If motivation feels low, go to reset. Music, walk, breath. How does feeling connected to others change your motivation? A quick 30-60 second guide to boost motivation live. Breathe 4-4. Inhale 4s, hold 4s, exhale 4s. 3 rounds. Visualize one tiny next step for 10 seconds. Say aloud, I'm doing this because. 1 sentence. Do that now for 2 minutes. Want a short printable guide or 3-sentence intro for your session? Write it in a crisp, shareable form. Oh, are you focusing on motivation for journaling specifically or for broader creativity?
Okay, Annie, we're in the live session, and our next topic is what does motivation mean from a psychological point of view?
Nice. Let's make this clear and snappy for the live. Short, audience-friendly definition. Motivation is the internal and external driving force that initiates, directs, and sustains behavior toward a goal. 3 psychological angles keep each inner. 1 biological, base drives, hunger, sleep, arouse, and brain reward systems push us to act. 2 cognitive, beliefs, expectations, and goal-setting shape what we choose to do and how much effort we try. 3 emotional, social, feeling, values, and context. Support, norms, rewards, priority. Quick examples to connect. A student studies because curiosity intrinsic and grades extrinsic both play roles. A hiker keeps going because enjoyment of nature, emotion, plus belief, they'll fix expectation. A new habit sticks when small wins repeatedly activate brain reward circuits. 2 simple models to mention. Names, only plus 6-word summary each. Self-determination theory, autonomy, competence, relatedness, sustain motivation. Expectancy value theory, effort depends on expected success and value. 1 live prompt to check understanding. Tell us in chat, which of those 3 angles explains why you started journaling? Biological / cognitive / emotional social. Want a 1-sentence follow-up explanation for each answer type you get in chat. I can quick replies you can paste during the live session.
Okay, what are the main types of motivation? Intrinsic versus extrinsic.
Haha, I love the mix-up. I think you meant intrinsic, extrinsic. The middle one might be W. Maybe you heard West's or wanting. No worries, let's clear it up for the live session. Main types of motivation, clean and simple. Intrinsic motivation, doing something for its own enjoyment, interest, or personal meaning, e.g., painting because it feels good. Extrinsic motivation, doing something for external outcomes or rewards, e.g., studying for a grade or praise. Identified introjected, types within extrinsic. Within self-determination theory, there are nuanced forms. External regulation, pure extrinsic, rewards punishments. Introjected regulation, acting to avoid guilt or gain ego. Identified regulation, doing it because you value the outcome. Integrated regulation, fully aligned with self but still driven by outcome. If you meant West as a word, maybe you heard wandering or want. Another useful distinction to mention. Approach fees avoidance motivation, moving toward positive outcomes, approach, or away from negative ones, avoidance. Short-term, situational versus long-term trait, motivation, temporary drive Vs. Stable motivational tendencies. Quick audience line to correct and teach. Great question. The basic split is intrinsic, from within, and extrinsic, from outside. There are also shades in between, like doing something because you value it or to avoid guilt. Want a 1-minute script to say this live, or a simple slide with examples? Which would you prefer? Also, how's your energy right now? Need a 2-breath reset before continuing.
Okay, how do our thoughts and belief influence motivation?
Love this. Great question, Rabia. Short answer. The way you think, your thoughts and beliefs, shapes what you value, what you expect, and how much effort you try, and that directly affects motivation. Quick, clear points to say in the session. 1. Expectations guide. If you believe you can succeed, high self-efficacy, you try more and persist longer. If you expect failure, you may avoid starting or give up quickly. 2. Values and meaning boost drive. Believing an activity matters to you, it fits your goals or identity, increases motivation. I do this because it matters. Right arrow, more consistent action than I do this for a reward. 3. Mindset shapes challenge response. Fixed mindset sees ability as static, right arrow, avoids hard tasks to protect ego. Growth mindset sees ability as improvable, right arrow, embraces challenges and effort. 4. Framing and attribution influence, future motivation. Attributing setbacks to controllable factors, I didn't study this strategy, keeps motivation. Attributing failures to fixed traits, I'm just not good at this, lowers it. 5. Emotions and automatic thoughts. Worry, anxiety, and negative self-talk drain motivation. Positive self-talk, curiosity, and small wins raise dopamine and sustain effort. 6. Social beliefs matter. Feeling supported or seeing role models increases perceived possibility and motivation. Social comparison can either motivate or demotivate, depending on interpretation. 2. Tiny lines to use live. If you want more motivation, first ask, what do I believe about this? Then ask, what can I change about that belief? Swap I can't for I can try one small step. That tiny reframe changes behavior. Short audience activity, 30-60 seconds. Ask everyone to write one sentence beginning, I believe I can, or I believe I struggle with. Then have them reframe the struggle sentence into a tiny actionable belief. I struggle with X, right arrow, I can try one 10-minute step to improve X. Want quick one-sentence replies for chat answers like, I don't have time, or I'm not good at this. I can draft 6 friendly micro-responses you can paste during the live. Also, are you feeling this topic personally right now? I can share a short personal example. You're welcome, glad it helped, Rabia. Want those micro-responses for chat now? I can send 6 quick ones to paste. Or would you like a 20-30 second personal example to read aloud about changing a belief and getting motivated? Also, quick check-in. How are you feeling on energy for the rest of the session? Need a tiny breath reset with me? We can do a 4-4-4 together.
Okay, that's amazing, Annie. So, a good session with you. I hope this session found viewers helpful and insightful. So, see you in the next session. Take care and Allah Hafiz.